And we're off and running with a big health. Is this healthy, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the health portion of the show.
Yeah, and everybody that's listening right now has probably already had coffee. I'm just guessing. I think people, like a buddy of mine told me his wife doesn't drink coffee, never has drank coffee. And I'm sorry, I know, JB, you're not a big coffee drinker anymore, but I think that's weird.
I feel like we got to be careful with those people. But JB drinks it on the weekends, so you're back in the club with us.
On the weekends, yeah. It was just messing with my stomach.
Oh,
so I have like 1 cup on the weekend with my wife. You know, because she has coffee every morning, but she's gone way before I even get up.
Well,
yeah, you might like my information I have then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went and stayed with a friend over the weekend, and I was like, wow, what is this coffee? It's delicious. And she said, oh, it's Caribou coffee. It's mold-free. And I was like, what is mold-free? After her explaining this to me for a while, apparently coffee, there are a lot of foods that have mold in them. But apparently coffee is one of the big ones. And mold in your body can definitely mess with your health, have side effects, not good for you. So she switched to mold-free coffee. It's Caribou coffee. I'm waiting for her to send me the exact name because Caribou has a bunch of different lines of coffee. Caribou coffee, mold-free, and she also used oat milk as a creamer. And I will let you know that it is some of the best coffee that I've had. I had 2 cups each morning. And here's how I know that it's different than other coffees. My entire life, at some point after drinking coffee, you have that moment of, my coffee kicked in just now. I'll be right back. Right?
Right.
That, hold on, mid-sentence, I have to go to the bathroom right now. The coffee kicked in.
Yeah.
That did not happen to me either one of the mornings that I was at her house.
Oh, I would have been bummed if it didn't happen.
And I had to, no. I'm saying like later on, I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. It was not the freak out, my coffee kicked in moment, which I think is nothing but good for your body. And it was delicious.
Right.
So now I'm on the mold-free coffee wagon. So are you, Sandy.
Is this one of those things like I'm going to start hearing about it everywhere now?
Yep.
Mold.
You might, because I looked it up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I looked it up. I don't know if it's a trend. She's been doing it for a while, but like she was sick a lot and she went, I guess, to her internal medicine doctor. I don't know. And they tested her and she had high levels of mold in her body. I don't know if that's her blood. I don't know what they tested. But that's just not good, obviously.
Oh, I so badly want to walk into a hipster coffee shop and ask, do you have any no mold coffee? Just be that jerk. You know what I mean?
And when they say no, go,
oh, God. Really? I'm never coming back here and just be that person. But
I don't know. It was good coffee. I drank the heck out of it. The mold in the coffee is mycotoxins. You don't want that. You don't want that in your body.
Sounds bad.
I'm going to do some research on this. Maybe I could go back to coffee.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? It was causing you stomach issues. It was giving you stomach issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the my coffee kicked in kind of stomach issues.
Yeah. I don't want to.
We don't need details.
No, it wasn't like, oh, I have to go real bad. My stomach just felt off all the time. And my doctor was like, "You drinking coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah." Caffeine. It was not specifically coffee. It was just giving up caffeine.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm guessing that coffee minus the mold is more expensive.
I'm sure. I feel certain.
The process to remove the mold is very
must be
elaborate.
incredibly expensive.
JB, you tried this. Speaking of coffees and drinks like that, and it's funny. I was about to try it, and you said don't. The mushroom coffees.
Right, I tried that too as an alternative. It's like, I kept getting the ads. It's called like Rise with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't taste good enough. And I don't like I think if you added creamers and sweeteners and stuff, it might be okay. It was supposed to be a easier on your stomach and no bonk kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like the taste.
Yeah, that's a game that'll stop you.
Right.
If all the other stuff is great, and you don't like the way it tastes, then you're not going to have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Trisha, can you order some of that coffee, but not a whole lot of it?
Yeah.
Well, you do love it, so get as much as you want, I guess.
I'm waiting for her to take a picture of the box and send me exactly what it is. Like I said, I know it's Caribou coffee. And then I'm going to order a box on. I mean, I know I like it. I just got to see how expensive it is. I've already seen mold-free coffee on Amazon. A little bit more expensive than moldy coffee. I guess that's what we're calling moldy coffee.
High today, going to be 86. Coming up on the show today, there were 3 dudes in San Antonio that if anybody around our age saw them all sitting together would freak out.
Yep.
Right? I would have freaked out if I saw this.
Yep.
And Trisha's going to tell you who they were and what they were doing and all that kind of stuff coming up.
1031austin.com.
How'd you like to win $1,000? We've got a chance for you later this morning, 9 o'clock, your first chance. And every hour after that until 5 this evening. Your first chance coming up at 9. Trisha's got the story we love in just a second. What do you have for us?
All right. Who knew classic TV stars love authentic Mexican food too, Sandy? Famous people seen in San Antonio over the weekend. It's going to take you back.
We'll get to that in just a second. A couple of reminders, something fun to do this weekend. The Texas Stars are back this weekend for a 3-game series with Iowa at the HEB Center Friday, October 24th. Is your game that evening. If you've not been to a Texas Stars game, you should grab some tickets. It's a lot of fun. Trisha and I went a couple years ago. I went to a couple games. JB and I went last year too. And it's a lot of fun.
I had a great time. It was my first hockey game. I saw a fight. I saw blood and a puck slammed up against the glass in front of me. It was perfect.
$3 beer night. That's what the hockey fan needs. $3 domestic drafts all night long, courtesy of Bud Light. Saturday is Fallout night. Step into the Fallout universe with franchise cosplayers, photo ops, themed concessions, and a whole lot more. Get your tickets for the Texas Stars. Longhorns, 3:15 on the road at Mississippi State. That is, I think that's in Starkville, Mississippi. Sounds like a scary town, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully Longhorns can get another win this weekend.
The stories we love.
3 super iconic faces stopped by a restaurant in San Antonio over the weekend. Guajillos. You ever been there? Delicious, authentic Mexican food. Do you recognize these names? Fonzie, Ralph, and Potsy.
Yeah.
From Happy Days.
What?
Yes, all 3 of them, Henry Winkler, Donnie Most, and Anson Williams, are in town in San Antonio for Comic-Con. And so while they were waiting to go to Comic-Con, they stopped by Guajillos and ate, loved the food, took pictures with fans, signed a menu, and are expected really to be seen all over San Antonio in the next few days, like at the Alamo and all the iconic places to go because they're in town for a while.
Let me ask you guys this. When you said that, did it make you feel good to know that Fonzie, Ralph, and Potsy were still hanging out together all these years later?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we see Henry Winkler from time to time.
Yeah.
But the other guys, I mean, I would, if I saw Donnie Most, I'd be like, you still got it?
I still got it.
Ralph, isn't he Ralph Mouth?
Yeah. And Anson Williams has gone on to be like a big time producer and director. I think.
Has he?
Yeah. He stayed in the business. But I just love knowing, did Paula Petrolunga show up?
No, it was just those 3. It was just those 3. But I mean, iconic. How fun would it have been to can you imagine walking in and sitting down and being like, is that like just sitting together at a table? Like, what's wrong with my brain right now?
And anyone our age probably has a favorite Happy Days episode. And it's probably all the same. When Fonzie had to break the curse and jump in the parking lot on the motorcycle.
Oh, in the parking lot at the diner.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was, and then the Malachi. Remember the Malachi brothers, JB? The demo. What do they call that when they crash into the cars? The demolition
Malachi
derby.
Crunch. The demolition crunch.
The demolition derby.
I like the episode where Fonzie was temporarily blind for some reason.
Oh yeah.
and they took apart his motorcycle.
Yes.
He had to put it together blind.
And he did it. He did it.
Yeah. Anytime it was a Malachi Brothers episode, I was a little bit scared. It was the same feeling as like when Kiss was on. I was a little bit scared.
Do you guys
remember when he thought he was allergic to girls?
No.
And it turned out it was the perfume.
That's right. Yes.
Mixing with his cologne or something.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
remember all the details. But
Then remember when Laverne and Shirley showed up?
Oh, yeah. When they crossed over, that always blew my mind when they were on different shows.
Yeah. They were blind dates, I think, or something. Like Fonzie was going out with Laverne and Richie got set up with Shirley.
Uh-huh.
That's when we met Lenny and Squiggy, too. God, we're going down the road here. We're on the Happy Days road right now. Wow, that's funny. So they're just hanging out
in San Antonio.
Nothing wrong with that. That's the story we love. Coming up next on the show, what your shoes say about you. All right? I think girls are way more perceptive on this than guys are.
I think so too.
But we'll break it down. Coming up, hang on.
Need extra cash in your life?
The $1,000 payday is back this morning at 9. 103.1, Austin's 80s station.
Hey, if you're a brand new listener, thanks for being here. You just found it. People every day finding the show. It's a little more effort to find. And a lot of people I run into, JB, does this happen to you? Like, hey, what are you doing now? Like, on the radio. Oh, really?
Yeah, they haven't found the station. I know, it's frustrating.
It is. But once they find it, We bumped into someone at dinner at Jack Allen's last week that listens every day, which was made me feel good.
Keith.
Right? Keith, yeah. So shout out to Keith. So did you guys see that the shoe company On is getting sued by customers who claim their shoes squeak too loudly?
And it's embarrassing for them.
That's like the most popular brand now.
Yeah.
I've not heard of them. Why are they so popular?
I've had several pair of them. They're just really comfortable, in decent design. It's a Swiss shoe company.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't heard of it until like 8 or 9 years ago. I've probably bought 10 pairs since then.
Oh, I've only known about them for a few years. I feel like they were direct competitors with Hoka. Like you were either On or Hoka. Those were the two big ones for a while.
Yeah, I was just reading how like those two brands in particular you mentioned, how they have taken a huge chunk out of Nike running. You know, Nike's in a million things, right? They're not
right.
But people forget Nike started as a running brand.
That's right.
That was the origin of Nike, and they've lost that audience. Was what the article was about. But they can be squeaky. That's funny.
I've never had a pair.
Basically, they're saying if you own a pair, you're basically saying I like being a loud walker.
Jeez.
But there's some other things that your shoe brand says about you. For instance, if you're rocking a pair of Vans, you're telling the world, I sell weed.
Or you definitely at least smoke it.
Chuck Taylors. I can't believe the popularity of the Chuck Taylor. Guys, those shoes have been around since our dads were teenagers.
Yeah, they were big in the 50s.
Yeah. And now they've got all different colors. And I mean, it's incredible.
I don't think when they designed the Chuck Taylor, they thought that young girls would be wearing them.
I agree.
And
my daughter loves them.
Yeah. It's cute.
Well, if you're rocking the Chuck Taylors, basically what you're saying is, I want to look like an extra from the movie Hoosiers. If Birkenstocks are your jam, which our daughter wears them and wears
big
them.
Big comeback for them, too. That kind of ebbed and flowed.
And the young people are wearing them with socks, JB.
She told me that if you can see your toes, that's embarrassing. I was like, what?
Wow, that was always the uncool dad.
Yeah,
to wear sandals and socks. And
now it's a thing.
Interesting.
If you're wearing the Birkenstocks, you're screaming to the world, ask me about my vegan diet.
You remember we used to have the billboards for the Austin rodeo where it was a Birkenstock with a spur on the back.
That's right.
That's cool.
Yeah,
right.
I remember that.
That was so Austin.
If you wear Doc Martens, basically you're saying my ears aren't the only things that are pierced.
Those have made a comeback too.
They have. Our daughter's got a pair of the boots.
She's got the black boots and she likes to wear them with dresses. That's the thing. Like when she was in homecoming court when she was a freshman, cute little short sparkly dress with her black was it her Doc Martens?
Those are Chucks.
Oh, it was her black Chuck Taylors. Yeah.
That's what women were doing during the initial grunge era in the early 90s. Courtney Love.
Everything's coming
little
back
dress
around.
and Doc Martens.
You know what you're telling the world if you're rocking a pair of Crocs? Suck it, fashion.
I've not given in to Crocs yet. Have you guys? People love
I
them.
I had to because JB, I'm super cool and I have plantar fasciitis in one of my feet. And my foot doctor, he's like, I am prescribing Crocs to you to wear in the house like as house shoes. Don't walk barefoot to walk in Crocs. And I will let you know that they absolutely helped.
Really?
Yes. I'm not the only one who's been prescribed Crocs.
But have the Crocs of yours ever seen outside?
Only in the driveway to get something out of my car.
Yeah.
Or if I'm driving our daughter somewhere. I do not walk around in public in my Crocs.
Yeah. I have a pair. They were given to me. I refuse to wear them.
I think our daughter gave them to you.
She did. I just got them in a garage sale,
Yeah,
which
that
makes it
was
even
weird.
worse. But my buddy, one of my very, very best friends, Moore McDonough, shout out to Moore, way ahead of everybody on the Crocs. He's been wearing
and he'd
them.
play golf in them.
Yeah. He'll show up.
Which is funny because imagine getting paired up with him at a golf course and a guy rolls up in Crocs. He's one of the best golfers in town.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has
They're
his
probably looking to each other going, look at this clown. Right? And then he just rips it down the middle. They're like, oh, okay. Never mind.
And then he pairs his Crocs with a pair of cargo shorts and a Magellan fishing shirt.
Yep. And he has his dress Crocs, his golf Crocs, and his everyday Crocs.
Yeah. And he
He
rocks
basically dresses like a fisherman for golf.
them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think he finished in the top 10 in the city championship last year, which is, there's a lot of good golf. By the way, I didn't know your buddy Brian Young was such a good golfer.
Yeah, he's like a
That
scratch
guy.
golfer.
That guy's
I
good
know.
at everything, isn't he?
We probably know collectively 4 or 5 of the top 10 that would make top 10 in a city golf tournament.
Yep.
Moore, your friend Moore, you just mentioned, your friend Phil, Brian, who's a longtime friend of mine, your buddy
Dean-
Brock, would he make it?
Yeah.
He'd be in the top 10. Then Dean and Keith Lundquist, I don't know if you know those guys, but I do, are great players too. So,
Wow.
and I played with all those guys and it was incredibly humiliating. Finally, in the top, and the things your shoe brand says about you, we were talking about Hoka just a little bit ago, and I want a pair of Hokas, and it's one of those things I'm just having a tough time spending $150 on a pair of shoes.
I think you can spend $175. I bought a pair of them and I was like, what? I didn't ask the price and I got sticker shock.
Yeah, our daughter got a pair for her birthday from her grandmother, and said they were a game changer.
Yeah.
For her with
For running,
For her
yes.
running. But what they say to the whole world is, I like to power walk while listening to true crime podcasts. But I definitely want a pair of those Hokas. I'd like a pair that don't have the big giant Hoka written on the side, but they don't make those.
No, they
I
want you to know you're wearing Hokas.
Right.
I want everybody to know.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.